It's a GG Show. Let's go. 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 When was the last time you wanted to let go? Drop your ambitions. It's a GG Show. 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 When was the last time you wanted to let go? Drop your ambitions. It's a GG Show. Just a chance to play. Yeah, but now I'm all alone every night. Thought it was just a game. Oh, turns out love's like touching a flame. Oh, now I'm lost in the dark, searching for a spark. Memories like demons haunt me when I feed them. Oh, it burns. Regret is a lesson learned. Wish you could be kind with one time. Wish I could be kind with rhyme. Oh, to hold you all that time and place. But it's turning to mist like rain. Oh, but I let my pride get in the way. Oh, now I'm lost in the dark, searching for a spark. Memories like demons haunt me when I feed them. Oh, if only I could take it back, erase the pain from this track. Trade it all, name the price, just to feel your heart without strife. Now I'm lost in the dark, searching for a spark. Memories like demons haunt me when I feed them. Oh.
Hey now, hey now, hey now. Welcome to the GG Show in the morning. How are you? Hope you're doing well. It's a Tuesday. So I was bored, hopped on, And later on at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 11 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time will be the See You Next Tuesday show. See You Next Tuesday podcast with your boy Dave and your boy GG. So how the fuck are you today? Got a bunch of talkers today. Oh, well, we got one talker. That's sweet. That's sweet of you. Who is it? Wally. Wally and Strange and Trippy. Thanks, guys. That means there's a few people lurking. That's all right. It's all good. I can handle it. No, I can't. I can't handle it. My ego just will not stand for it. But I got something to do today. I'm gonna go a little old school today. Hopefully, now this plan, it can always go awry because I don't ever know what the topic matter is going to be. I don't touch on certain topic matters. I don't touch on pedos, politics, news, unless it's, cool news. I'm not oxymoron. Or any of that. Because there's plenty of it. It's not that I'm against it. It's just there's plenty of it. And I'm too ignorant to know to really care to give enough energy to argue with somebody about it. It's not that it's not important. And it's not that, it's not that. I'm not trying to say it's not necessary, I guess, but not really for me on my show, because I kind of want to take you out of that department. And again, there's plenty of better shows that do it way better than I ever would, because they all make me mad in their own certain special ways. And I just don't want to be negative about it. Because, you start following that stuff, and then everybody has a differing opinion of watching the same thing, which just equals psychosis, in my opinion. And it's just a level of psychosis. It's like, whatever side you're on, you're not going to believe the other. You're not going to believe Democrats. You're not going to believe Republicans. Because let's face it, they don't have the best track records of telling truths. Now that's just history. How things are now, I don't know. Because I keep my fucking happy ass out of it. Because all I'm gonna do is offend 50% or more people. I mean, sure, I could tell you my opinions on transvestites, gays, LGBTQ plus, which is the premium version of LGBTQ plus version. Like Disney Plus. It's just a plus version. I don't get into it because I'm not gay. I'm criminally hetero. And it's not by, I'm a man. No, it's just what I'm attracted to. I love women. Some of them. Some of them. There's a couple I can think of off the top of my head that I might have been married to. I don't hate them. they're just not my favorite people. Because, man, when you say you hate your kids' parents, man, that's part of them. And you're telling them 50% of them is not good. That's not cool to do to your kid. So I try the best I can to not cut down my ex-wife, which is, goddamn, that's a challenge. But I don't talk to her, so it makes it even easier. My son is 19, so I can relay messages to him. It's wonderful. I love it. All right, what do we got here? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Who's here? Hey, Sidvich, press the button, please. Will you please press the button for me? Thank you.
Welcome to the chat. It's Timble time. Gigi's got a tune that's truly sublime. Each guest comes in and the beats start to play. Timble time's here. Let's celebrate today. Oh, it's Timble time with Gigi on the beat. Feel the rhythm, everybody, move your feet. Welcome one, welcome all to the show so fine. Every guest gets the groove, it's Timble time, yeah.
Hey now, hey now, hey now. Good morning, strange and trippy. How are you, good sir? Hope your Rumble channel's doing well. Last I heard, you were closing in on getting monetized, maybe. Fingers crossed for you, dude. Strange and trippy. Hey now, hey now.
Ready for more?
Yes, he is.
Oh, damn.
Wally's World. Cheers out, Trippy. I'm at work. You're at work. Gripes. Well, kick ass. Take names. I don't know. Isn't that what you're supposed to say to somebody when they're working? Work harder.
Nerf this.
Nice, nice. Sidvich, what's up, goofball? How are you, good sir? Sidvich! Hold on, I'm packing my water bong real quick. And I'll give you your badly needed fart. I know how you gripe when I don't give you a fart. Like, dude, you didn't give me one. Hey, you did not give me flatulence today. Well, let's give him one. Let's give him more. One more.
Ready for more?
White guys, I'm in love with your farts. I'm in love with white guys' farts. I'm in love with white guys' farts.
Damn.
I'm in love with white guys' farts. 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 I'm in love with smelling 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 white guys' farts.
Perfect timing. Welcome. John P. John P. Adventures. What's up, John P? Let me get your translator out. Calibrated. Wrong button. There we go. All right, what's he saying? Wally and a bunch of emojis and Trippy. Good to see you, brother. All right, give it to him. John P. Adventures. Hello. Oh, that's okay, Walt. That's okay, Walt. I'm happy you're watching, and you know, I'm always happy when there's people watching. I think you mean PSD. PTSD. What is PS? Oh, I thought that was okay. Or while it needs to work so we can get PS Plus. Yeah, it's a good. It's you know, it's worth it. My first break is over. I'm sliding. Oh, I already read that. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Let's see here. What do we got for the day? These are I don't know. Watch it. I don't know. Just watch it. There was one on here that I thought was really fun. So watch it. Thank you.
That was right. Oh my God.
Ah, he screamed.
You wanted to go
They
out,
start
now go.
fighting.
Yeah, I did.
I'm sorry. I messed up, Quincy. I'm
Hi. Good morning.
Maşallah.
You got a good holdover?
Yeah.
Bark at your dog.
Look at.
Sounds right.
Dogs are funny. Dogs are funny. Cats are funny too. Can't say one without the other. They're both funny. Just in a different way. Don't check the first. Huh, what's this? What'd this be?
A happy birthday balloon, and it's tied to a banana. A happy birthday banana balloon.
That is so cute.
Is it your birthday?
No.
Shut up.
For every finger you stick up my ass, I'll give you $1. And if you can stick a fist up me, that's 5.
What the fuck? Are you fucking crazy, dude? You want me to beat your ass or something?
Listen, relax.
Yoda, I have a question.
Ask a question. You should. Answer I will. Yes or no.
Do you support racism?
You're taking photos in a turquoise thong in the mirror? Like this. Pick up your sweater. What? Pick up your gun. Oh.
What do they call you? Big Jacket Smith. Why? I rape people.
A happy birthday balloon, and it's.
What do they call you? Big Jacket Smith. Why? I rape people? Yeah. Yeah, they see each other in the mirror. I like the ones whenever the dogs just turn on each other for a bad joke. You know what I mean? They just turn on each other. Here we go. Just so we can get you guys up to par today, get that self-esteem rolling. It's always needed. It's always needed. So let's count some stacks of cash with my boys, the twins.
Come on, man. Stop playing. God bless you. I can fly, chat. You can fly. Get up. Out. If you believe, do you believe? Do you believe?
Yeah, I believe. I believe.
It's we, baby. You get your money. It's real fun, yeah. What up, John? Yo, see. Right. Now we civilian. Civilian gang. You know what I'm saying? 50. Now it's way more. What up, Ronnie said pull you up. Use your mathematics, man. Hey, Mike in the building. Big Mike was good.
Mathematics.
Army. Shout out to the EBT gang too, man. Hard work did that, man. Can I ball 50? Bet. For sure. Bet. Shout out to the ball gang, man. All you gotta do is ask. What up, Jalen?
Loaded, man.
Jalen in the building with the Jalen gang. Let's go, man. I want to get them knots up. Come on, man. Stop
wish
playing.
I had,
You can fly, chat. You can fly. Get up. Out.
I wish I had
If you
cash
believe,
laying around.
Do you believe?
Dollar bills and tens and 50s.
It's we, baby. It's the money. It's real money. What up, Joe?
Real money. Come on.
Now we civilian gang. You know what I'm saying? 50. Now it's way more. What up, Ronnie said pull you up. Use your mathematics, man. Hey, right in the building. Big Mike was Shout out to the Mike gang. Shout out to the Twins Army. Shout out to the EDT gang too, man. Hard work did that, man. Come on, ball 50. Bet. For sure. Ball. Shout out to the ball gang, man. All you gotta do is ask. What up, Jalen? Jalen in the building with the Jalen gang. Let's go, man. I want to get them knots up. Come on, man. Stop playing. God bless you. I can fly, chat. You can fly.
I hope you guys take heed, because that's what happens when you're straight earning. Straight earning, man. And it helps you more if you got a twin. You might be able to snag his money or something when he's not looking. But then he'd read your mind and kick your ass. Videos unavailable. That's nice. Damn. Oh, and wasn't that good of a video anyway. Every breath you take. Every step you take, I'll be fucking you. Okay, let's see what's going on in good old Florida town. Jesus Christ. Why would I do that? Oh, look, but it might not be pretty. It hasn't been pretty lately. Florida man faces execution for killing a woman on break from work at the Miami Herald. See, it's just darker and darker and darker. There's no humor in it, like your typical Florida man stories. Yeah, well, you guys have fun. Have a blast. I mean, I'll probably play it, but it does no point to play with guys that are way higher than me. it totally takes the experience out of the game. So like I would kind of like to figure it all out on my own. And then when I am of level, then I'll join you guys. Hello. So there's this neighborhood lemonade stand. At 7:30 p.m. on Tuesday, Stephen, who's 45, purchased a glass of lemonade. And that's when all hell broke loose. After being denied a refill, he aggressively grabbed the wrist of the adult, asking to stand, and his actions raised immediate concerns. Then assumed a fighting stance. Well, he fled on foot, but he was captured. Due to his past offense, the battery charge was elevated to a felony of 50 grand. Well, there you have it. Big whodunit. Hey, buddy. All right, let's see. Attorney representing man attack. Let's see. See, all these are vicious. Man seriously injured after being run over while sunbathing. Oh, I gotta see that. Now that I gotta see. We all need to see that. Well, hi, Charlie. Glad you popped in before I moved on to the next thingamaboodle. Hey, Charlie! Hello! Or 2 times.
Don't do it. Try to stop me from it. So you think you're a tough guy.
Yes. Welcome, Charlie. Why am I doing that? That's not what I wanted. Is it? This isn't what I was. Where I was at, was it? Ah, there it is. Ugh. There we go.
A man is in the hospital tonight after a driver in Ormond Beach ran over his head and body while he was sunbathing on the beach.
West 2's Pam Lacombe live at Halifax Health in Daytona Beach, where he's getting treatment now. And Pam, you actually talked with him.
I did, and he just had surgery yesterday. He said he still is in a lot of pain. He has a broken arm, a broken leg, a lot of bruises and scratches. He has a long road to recovery ahead, but he is hopeful he will fully recover in the end.
Yes, someone's been hit on the beach with a car.
Okay, what's the location?
The lifeguard's here. The guy's alive. He's moaning very badly.
A call for help to Ormond Beach after a car ran over a 33-year-old man just off Cardinal Drive beach ramp. From his hospital bed, Colson Janey found the strength to talk to us.
I guess I maybe fallen asleep for a little bit, and I woke up to a tire coming over my head.
The scrape on his eyelid and bruising on his face, that's what we could see, but he says the damage done is much more.
Yeah.
So now I have a forearm that's broken in two places, both bones and
erectile dysfunction. My balls have shrank.
The forearm, clean break, and then my femur, which was broken. And they just had to put a titanium rod in yesterday.
It happened Saturday while Janey sunbathed in the no-drive zone. Deputies say a 61-year-old driver left the travel lanes, backed into a parking spot, and ran him over.
It's like I had two brains. One brain was just screaming and just thinking of how much pain I was in. And the other brain was kind of being more rational, like, okay, like...
You had a hard on? You had a hard on? You get two brains? Peter Benton, hey now, Peter Benton. Give Peter Benton his old timble. What's up, homie? Glad to see you, dude. Thanks for coming, Peter. And we got Bonita Miller. Hey, GG, I'm playing Iron Banner at the moment. There's a cute paw print emblem to go for. I got Bear's Ashes back. He's home safe now. Great. I'm still heartbroken, but taking each day at a time. Some days are easy. Some days are a bitch. I know, kiddo. You're in my thoughts. But, what is Iron Banner? Piqued my curiosity. What is Iron? Oh, Destiny. Destiny 2, Iron Banner. How you digging that? How you digging that one? Obviously a lot if you're... I've been playing a lot of, well, I want to play more of it, but I want to play some more Helldivers. Digging that. You gotta get back to work. It's Saturday. What do you do on a Saturday or a Sunday, Peter? What kind of work do you do, Peter? If you don't mind me asking, you don't got to be general or just vague. What kind of work do you do, bud? Just curious. I'll tell you what kind of work I do. Oh, well. It's Tuesday. Bullshit. I know when you guys are fucking with me. It's Saturday or Sunday. All right. You got me. You are loving it. The last Destiny I played was the Destiny on launch on PS4. And then I didn't, not for lack of it being a good game, I just never gotten back into it because it's very pay to play. But then again, I play Fortnite, so I'm not against pay to play games. I'm against pay to play games like what's that one? Age of Water or World of Warships, where you can just basically buy the best ship and destroy everybody. It's Tuesday. Hope you're pulling my leg. No, it's Sunday. Why are you at work? No, it's Tuesday. What kind of job do you do, man? I'm just wondering what kind of work Peter Benton does. I'm sure it's cool, but I just want to know what it is. And if it's not cool, make it cooler. But I just want to know what does a Peter Benton do on a day? Seems like I remember you telling me. Are you a landscaper? Are you a proctologist? Men only? Seems like I remember you saying you were a man only proctologist. Best in England. Or maybe you were just a baker of the best sweets in all of England. I'm kidding about the other thing. It's just a joke. God, sometimes I feel like I have to preamble almost everything I say with it's a joke. It's a joke. If you're here, I'm joking or being a smartass. So if I say things that are out of pocket about somebody, which isn't out of pocket, like, yeah, they're on. I'm sure they're on later. They always stream. That's not so much a joke, but a fact / joke. I didn't mean any harm. Rarely do I. I don't like to pick fights. But I'm glad all my favorite people are here. We got Benita here. We got Charlie here. We got, well, Peter's probably gone now without telling me what he did for a living. Even if it was McDonald's, man, say a Michelin star chef. I don't care. I just want to know you're in the food industry. Peter. Fucking A, Peter. Won't even tell me what the hell you do. Makes me feel terrible. Downright terrible. Chris Maxwell. Peter works at an auto factory. Oh, well, thanks, Chris. Chris, nice to meet you, good sir. Here's your Timble, my man. What kind of fart do we got on the spin? We got a. Oh, force it out. So I bet he works on the horns section of the car. Like he went from this model to like this model. Right? That was his contribution to the auto industry. Does sound better than the old, hand pressed one. Thank God for Peter and his awesome ingenuity. Yeah, man, it's good to see you. He delivers parts and whatnots to the people on the line. So, like horns and such, right? Like this model. And he runs them out there. See? He delivers them, man, by foot. He's not here. Benton left. He had to get back to work. No, it's all good. Yeah, John P. How's that baby doing? Colicky, teeth hurting, grumpy because he's got to take a dump. And that's all new. There's what do I know a Chris Maxwell? I don't think I know a Chris Maxwell. Well, good to meet you, Chris Maxwell. Well, I think I'm not mistaken. I think it's Mercedes. What are you talking about? I think it's Mercedes. What's Mercedes? Okay. Oh, this turned into a neutered conversation about babies. Hey, John. Hey, John. Did you give him his binky this morning? You better have. Or are you one of those guys that's binkyless? I don't do binkies. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. No worries. No worries. No worries. Yeah, you've been sleeping. Well, who's been getting up with the kid? Yeah, Mrs. P Adventures. You selfish son of a. It's just some cocaine, like the rest of us dads, and be up all night with a kid playing video games or teaching him life lessons that he won't ever remember. The auto that he builds, that he helps build, and that he delivers parts to the people on that line that they think that they built. I think it's Mercedes. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. The auto that he builds, that he helps build, that he delivers parts to the people on the line that they built. I think it's Mercedes. So you're telling me that he helps builds, helps delivers parts to the people on the line that they built? Whoa. That's a lot of that's a lot of work. Yeah, dude, you are insane in the membrane. Because one day what's going to happen is your wife's going to come across you with a goddamn frying pan. I think they call those frio panitos because they hurt. You won't be able to pronounce that word again. How much is price of a dozen eggs around Florida? I'm getting free range backyard eggs, $6. To be quite honest with you, man, I don't eat eggs. And if I do eat eggs, I don't know how much they cost because my I don't know what to call her. My maid does my shopping. My housekeeper. My housekeeper does my shopping. So it could be $1,000 a piece or $10 a piece. I have no clue. I don't get out of the house as often as I would like to. And if I am going to get out of the house, it damn sure isn't going to be looking for local produce stands and eggs. Because again, it's nothing against your question. Valid question. I just don't eat eggs. I think the last egg I had was in an egg and cheese biscuit from McDonald's. And that was quite a while ago. Quite a while ago. I don't know. Eating an unfertilized zygote is. I've heard people. I'll tell you what it is. People who've eaten eggs sometimes have found moans and crunchy bits in it, and that just makes me want to vomit. Yeah. I like eggs fried. Yeah, Peter delivers parts of the things people are around when they feel chaotic. I don't know. That's nice of Dave or Peter, whoever Peter is. It's nice of him. Oh man, we lost the match. I hate that. Yeah, we just had a Guardians name and Destiny, the Olympics, where you compete against each other. I just need the paw print emblem for my Furby. Well, Benita, you better get on that. Benita, how old are you? Not that it matters. I'm just curious, and you should never ask a lady her age. I'll tell you my age. I'm 40. 45 or 6 or somewhere in there. Maybe 45. I don't know. I'd have to do the math. Here with the through. My problem is I just can't eat. This is what I eat right here. I eat Boost. And it's not much fun. And besides, I just don't like eating the thought of eating an unfertilized zygote. Mayonnaise is worse. That's chicken rag. Anybody else here? We got any lurkers? What's the maps? Or am I counting right? Got Chris, John, Neat, Charlie. Yeah. Yeah, I give up on that shit. Wow, it's really only 8:04 in the morning. Hey, what up, Lee Carrick? Give this man a timble, goddammit. Hey now, Lee! And for the lurkers who just can't be bothered to say hi, you get this. Was brilliant. I don't think an asshole is supposed to breathe, because I heard breathing. I heard it like taking inhales. All right, now I want to roll. Damn it. So, while I rolling, let's watch a little something. Yeah, man. I hope you have a stunning Tuesday too, Lee. Yeah, it's supposed to be nice today here in the mid 70s. A good day to continue digging out from this freaking Hurricane Helene. Where are you at, Chris? I have a black hockey mask. Very similar to the white one. Oh, do you? Where are you at? I'm assuming you're in Florida. So whereabouts in Florida? Don't dox yourself and say, I mean, I live in Lakeland, which is more so on the Tampa side. I live in a suburb of Tampa. But where do you live, sir? Where does Chris? I know I've asked you before. No, Max. I know that you're in Western North Carolina, living in a van down by the river. No offense, but you've told me enough, good sir. Not a van, an RV down by a culvert or something like that. No. Chris Maxwell. Not Max Maximus. West Carolina on my mind. Western North Carolina is in my heart. Beautiful country. Beautiful, beautiful state. It's got a little bit too much tax problems for me personally to live there, but it is a gorgeous state, Max. I live on the banks of the Limpo River at the Lake James. Oh, well, okay. Okay, well, I didn't know that. Next time, clue me in. So I won't be thinking I'm talking to two different dudes. All right, so what'd you ask, Chris? Oh, okay. Yeah, the hurricane. Yeah, one of my neighbors during Hurricane Milton, their house got fucked up. And I see all these neighbors helping them and stuff. And I went over there and talked to the guy to kind of see what maybe I could do to help. And he goes, I just don't know what I'm going to do. I don't have homeowners insurance. I could have smacked him in the face. I could have fucking smacked him in the face. And I'm like, and you're going to accept all this shit just because you didn't want to pay homeowners insurance, bro. Biting you in the ass now, ain't it? Dude, man. If you're going to have a house, have insurance. At least liability. So if somebody comes over and gets fucking hurt, you're not losing your home and more. In Florida, you can't even have a swimming pool without liability and full homeowners insurance. Because anybody gets hurt, now there's stipulations. You have to have a fence around it. That helps. If you have a fence around it, good. And it has to be a stockade fence, not like a chain link. Chain link, I guess, whatever. But, well, I wish somebody would have told me that Chris was Max and Max was Chris, and they're not going so smooth. They suck. They blow. They blow a lot. In fact, I'm tired of it. That's okay. I still smile and carry on because it's better than the alternative. I could be dead. I could be destitute. I mean, not that brings happiness. I'm not insinuating that by any stretch. However, things could be a lot worse. And I'm lucky that I set myself up, when my band was spending money on cars and nonsense, I had an accountant, and he explained to me very simply that you're not going to be able to play music forever. And when that happens, how are you even going to pay insurance? So I invested. I started investing in different stocks, mutual funds, and have him manage it to where I don't pay more than what I can afford. And when that happened? That happened as soon as I got a divorce. I've never had as much money as I've had now, and that's not a brag. That's not a brag at all. It's just it takes so long for somebody to realize that, wow, my ex-wife was draining my ass, man. Oh yes, we slaughtered the other team. Score 131 to 59. No one distracting at the moment. Can't deal with the loss of my darling fur baby at the moment. Just playing and drinking. Listen, Bonita, I know time goes on, but and you'll never forget, and nothing can replace, but I would highly suggest that you get another dog. Hear me out first, okay? Just hear me out. The transition in the dog will give you what you're missing. I know it sounds stupid. I know it sounds like I'm just not ready. You're Yes, you're more than ready. And I look, I know people say in time, in time, in time, but if you loved that animal so much and it was a profound part of your family, that you know, I think it would only be beneficial to get one sooner than later. I mean, because what's waiting gonna do? Are you gonna get over the the sorrow and the guilt or whatever comes with it? No, it's always gonna be there, but your new dog will will cushion all of that. That's what they're there for. They just want to make you happy. They just want you to love them. And it's just like having children. When I had my first kid, I couldn't imagine having a second because I didn't think I had enough love in my heart for it. But I sure as fuck did. And when my third kid came, oh, I sure had more than enough love for him. So when it comes to dogs, they are here, in my opinion, to transition you through the hard times. And then by no means are you replace it, because I think that's what your dog would want you to do. I mean, really, your dog did not one moment in your dog's life did it want you to be sad and miserable. And I don't think it changes from there. I think they want you to be happy, and they know another dog can do it. So why not? I know it is a wait and see, and you'll get it when time comes. But I've always been the kind of guy who appreciates my past dogs, but want to focus on my new relationship with my new dog because he's taken so much off of me. That's life. What do you do? What do you do? Life and death. It's the way shit rolls. I invested in Nvidia. I invested in. I have a lot of investments. Of course you will. Hmm. Sorry to hear you lost your fire baby, Banana. Heartbreaking. on Kenny the other day. With Molly. It's the best way to get animals is if to rescue them. Except that I'm a French bulldog guy, and always will be. I never thought I'd say those words, but deciding what meds to take. I want to. I want Soma. Where's my phone at? Oh, there it is. Shut up. Get a jacket right there. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Oh my God. Sorry. Benita, I was saying that um, you're never going to get them back, and the memories are going to last on forever. But the continuity is making new memories with new dogs, and that's all I can hope for you. And I know it'll happen, and you'll never forget about your past dogs. But it's it's you move from one to the other, and then you'll feel guilty about it a little bit, but don't. Dogs don't want you to be miserable because of their passing. They came to this world happy as a puppy, and they leave this world hoping you're okay, hoping you're happy. They're the completely selfless animal. And the best thing you can do is just to keep getting a new dog. Anytime one, God forbid, fails in life, and you gotta, I think the best thing to do is try another dog. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for letting me know I was muted. Thank you, Charlie. I didn't even think about it, but when I was in there, I thought that I would be able to mute the feedback when I should have muted it on my computer side and not this side. But I was trying to do it fast. And you know what you do when you do shit fast, right, Charlie? You do it half-assed. Well, me. I'm not saying you personally. You probably do it both perfectly. Fuck if I know. You know? But thank you for letting me know you couldn't hear me. Appreciate it. I'm all messed up. I could have swore you said, anytime, loser. You like the loser that keeps dropping his joint out of his mouth? It would have been funny. I'd have laughed. I'd have laughed my ass off if you would have said that too. So either way, feel free to call me a loser. I don't take it personally. Legit. Okay. Yikes. Well, it depends in what departments. I'm a loser in a lot of things. Yeah, I'd have to say. But again, I don't take it. At this point in the game, I know who I am. I get it. I get who I am, and you know, you can't make everybody happy because people. I'm not going to say that either. Why am I being so apprehensive while talking when I'm typically not? When I always just say whatever the fuck I want to say. But I think it's funny. I think things are funny, but people, for the most part, are generally untrustworthy, and they're, you know, deceitful as fuck. And I can't even add to that mix for the first time because I legit, if I go anywhere, I go to the store to get what I need. Other than that, I order everything, or it's a digital. So I literally go nowhere to contribute to the assholery on earth. You thought I said a lizard? A lizard about what? A loser, not a lizard. I swear I'm not a fucking lizard, Charlie. I might be a lot of things. I might be slimy, but I'm not a lizard. Oh, I'm not even slimy. Chicago, there he is. All right, and it's just, I don't set out in my day to try to make somebody feel bad. If it happens organically during the day, then I'm not going to be as egotistical to say as well. They obviously deserved it, but you know, I'm not going to say that I wasn't provoked or irritable. But I generally wake up in a great mood, and I don't really like shit to get me down. Nothing's going to break my stride. Nothing's going to hold me down. Oh no, I've got to keep on moving. I'm going to pick up my stride. I'm going to walk around. Oh no, I've got to keep on moving. That's all I know of it. Matthew Wilder. God, I'm a font of useless knowledge. Yeah, Chicago. No, I don't have a way to. Yeah, do give them something. Give the boys something. There you go. That was for you, buddy. That was for my boy Chicago. And this is for John. No, I can't do them all because it's hard to get through and through, back and forth. Can't believe I thought yesterday was Sunday. Yeah, I can. Yeah, for sure I can. Yeah, it's not under the wheelhouse. I've had. Oh, wait, sorry. I've had this business idea. Well, actually, been thinking about it for a few years. A pet minding, house sitting business. I'll call it. Pause and relax. All right, there you go. I've had a business. Well, that's minding, house sitting business. Well, pause and relax. Well, good luck. You know what I mean? There's people who need that. There's a service out there that people need it. Go grab it. You're on a gravy train with biscuit wheels, Bonita. Go grab it. Grab it by them testicles and give it a good yank. Take the balls by the horn. Or women, that's bulls by the horn. Yeah, pick the bull horns by the balls. Never mind. I know what I'm trying to say. You're not, but maybe you do. Look, don't take anything by the balls. Take it by the horn. No, it's hard. Wow. It's still raining. I thought about going for a walk, but then I thought twice because I'm kind of cold and I don't need a walk. Freezing cold and I'm hungry, but I already drank a booze. So God knows I'm full. Waiting for your wolf and baby to arrive. They left somewhere. Well, John, maybe they won't come back, buddy. Maybe you pissed them all off. Hmm? How about it? Well, of course, that didn't happen. They're just out buying stuff that you can't argue about. When they come home, they'll be excited about it, and so will you. Yeah, we bought this wicker chair and basket set. We thought it'd go great in the living room. Don't you love it? Even your daughter loves it. Because they got to throw the daughter in there, you know? So it's 2-on-1. Next thing you know, you're sitting in a wicker chair with plastic fruit and a wicker basket. You go, John. You go, John. All right. And do I know that? No, I don't. That was cool to see Thriller. Good times. Well, yeah, I love Thriller. You know, there was never any beef with him and I. I just wanted him, he's has some personal things going on, and I wanted him to get those addressed and not have to worry about doing something stupid like my stupid ass lame show. So, you know, I was just like, I just gave him his time. And when and he won't be on all the time, but he'll be on, because he's part of my crew, and he's not going to be part of my crew. I don't give up on my friends that are true friends, and you're never going to find a pure soul and a bigger heart than Thriller. You're just not going to. The guy's the nicest guy in the world, and he's loyal, and most of all, he believes in what we're doing, and that's just trying to make positivity and people laugh. So, well, what are you supposed to do, Bonita? Wait, maybe I misread it. Oh, He's saying so. Oh, that's what I'm saying. Look, what are you going to do? You're going to wait another year until possibly somebody else is doing it? Look, man, passion projects are done with passion. Some people may call it impulsion. You know, you're going to be an impulsive, but it's not. It's passion. And sometimes you're just so excited about the idea you want to start. But I would highly suggest you talk to a business planner and see if that's something that via your town's demographics and businesses and all that and advertising, if that's something that would even be prosperable. Now, and it sounds like a good idea to me. Hell, I think it would be even better to offer along with babysitting the dog and all that shit. You know, you pay premium for premium shit. You want them to get a dog walk, you want them bathed, you want them driven home, you know, and all that's a write off. You get a doggy bus, or you can, you know, there's all sorts of accessory things you can add to just babysitting. It could be a lucrative company. You just never know. You won't know until you try. Yeah, I mean, that sounds like murder to me because, you know, I know how dogs are. They are very particular about their owners, and they don't want to be left. They don't know the difference between 2 days and 2 minutes. So it's a torturous time being away from their owners. And people don't realize that. You know, oh, it's only going to be 2 days, baby. Well, that could be 2 million years in his eyes. We didn't bless the dog with the watch. We didn't teach him how to read time. So they're in a constant state of fucking limbo, not knowing what's going on, not knowing when you're coming back. And as soon as you come back, they want to jump on you, and you're like, no, get down. I don't know. I'm overthinking. But what do I know? I know nothing about nothing, especially when it comes to dogs, cats. Well, I know dogs and I know cats, but I don't know how to board them or take care of them or the the liability if something were to happen when the people were gone. That I don't even know what I'd do. You know, it just seems like if you're passionate about it, you'll do good. But if you're like me and you're just like, meh, you're not, you're not going to care. I like my job now. I have the best job ever, and it's not a braggart thing to say you have the best job. I just do. My job is the best. I can't think of a better job. I tried. I tried once. But yeah, no, I didn't. I couldn't. I failed. I failed miserably. Oh, Jesus Christ. I am fucking freezing, and it's not that cold out here right now. It's got to be like 65, 66, 60, 60. Feels definitely 60s. I'm fucking freezing my dick off. Yeah, but doesn't everybody? Everybody's got to deal with some medical stuff, believe me. And I'd rather be dealing with my medical shit here, how I do it, and than in a facility somewhere where nobody likes you. And I wouldn't definitely not say I haven't made. I believe me. I mean, when you think about it in the long grand scheme of things, I mean, you know, I could definitely roast myself pretty well. I could roast myself worse than anybody. But I like the ha ha ha. That's a funny roast. Ha ha. No, it's you know they're kind of sad. I could bust out a sad roast on myself, but you know, just kidding, just joking, kind of. All right, maybe 50% joking. I've done some pretty awful things. Not awful, but just stupid things. It's awful things. But I lived a fucking life. That's what I did, pal. It better well have been priced because it happened. And it's so funny because I know if I went back and was to try to tell myself something that would make a big difference to now, I was such a douche that I wouldn't even listen to myself. No, I think this person was a nut and I would know more than him anyway. In my egotistical head, I'd be like, fuck, I know. Who's this guy? I'm definitely not going to do what he says, like in The Flash or whatever, where they can fix the future or past. Whatever. You know what I'm talking about or not. Because me of now could definitely not hang out with me of 16. Not without whipping his ass on a daily basis. Me of right now cannot hang out with the me of 72. I'd want to kick my ass on a daily basis. I think I would just, every time I met myself, it'd be this Peter Griffin versus the chicken mascot fight. It'd just be this terrible, just, I mean, never ending beatings. Because I don't get the guy from yesterday. And I can imagine the guy in the future. Wow, this is getting out there. Because the guy from yesteryear, well, I mean, isn't that guy wrought with regret and guilt of the mistakes that they have made, but then happy You know, I guess it's all about the ratio of happiness when you were happy versus, you know, not. And then versus now and what has changed. Damn, that'd be a whole motherfucking Excel spreadsheet. I'd have to bone up on my Microsoft Excel, and I'll have you a graph chart and a pie chart at 8 a.m. tomorrow, right on top of the TPS reports. Oh. It's really hard with kids too, John. But they need to know animals die. But it's just the way they die. If you wake up one day and he's sleeping and he's died, that's a very, you got lucky. Yes, he fell asleep and he was too tired to get up and they died. But when they witness them getting mowed down by a fucking prick who's just driving way too fast, that's something that's hard to get out of their heads for no matter how you try. Euthanizing. Well, I was always the guy who was in the room with them euthanizing. I'd say it was a sucky job, but yeah, I enjoy being the last person that they hear and that is comforting them. That has always done me well. Because every animal my ex-wife bought, I just happened to take them because they liked me more. But the two dogs we had before that, well, even my dad's dogs, I put down every animal in our family, and it's not because I get a kick out of taking them. No, and when I'm saying it, I'm not doing it old Yeller style out by the barn. No, I could never shoot them. You have to take them and get them euthanized, and that is the most painful thing that I remember each and every one of them. But I do remember the trust that they had in their eyes as it was happening until their eyes closed and they took their last breath. It highly affected me. But where a lot of people would walk out of the room, those are the times when I stand strong. And I would do it any day. I don't want to, but I would. Because God knows my ex-wife wasn't going to do it. And, you know, you can leave them for the vet, but what worse way of saying thank you for being my best friend than to leave them with somebody they don't know to die scared. I didn't say I had a choice. So, but I would have taken it anytime. Well, you never quite know how much it, you know, they're dealing with the bereaved. They don't give a fuck how much they're gonna, they know you're gonna pay whatever you're gonna pay. I just, you know, I wasn't going to have them earned up and carry them with me and eventually lose them. So I buried them in my backyard. Like, it should be done. I gave them my burial. People who cremate feel that they just can't get over the idea that the loss is so severe. There's no other dog that needs help, and those people to me have always been a little nuts and don't get the big picture. They're looking at their dog as more than a pet. It's now become like a borderline pet child. The fucking mask. I mean, chimp boy. It starts to become this person. And, I know animals can get just as close as people, but they're not. A person's way more valuable in the grand scheme of things. Who fucking cares? Listen to me pontificate about dogs and cats and euthanization. Who am I, Bob Barker? Like it really lights a fire under my ass. It doesn't. People are going to do what they got to do. But as I know, if you get left in a room with a cat in 90 hours, it'll eat your head after you've died. Yep. With 90 hours, that cat will have eaten your head. You'll just have a neck. 2 weeks, your body's gone. Just about when the dog has decided to finally do it, the cat's already fucking licking his claws going, there was perfectly good brain here like 10 minutes after he died. You could have totally got in on this, but no, you loved him too much. I loved him too, but it's different when you're a ninja. Okay? I have these claws and these thoughts and these acrobatic abilities. Yes, I'm lovable sometimes when I want to be, but his head was really good. I mean, dog, you could have eaten his leg or his ankle, gnawed on his ankle for a week, and I could have flipped down some pieces of brain to you, and we could have made this work. But no, man, you fucked up. Now you're gonna have to eat my shit. Which isn't it's gonna be as good, but you're gonna have to because you're gonna starve, or maybe I'll start eating your head. I wonder how long it would take for me to eat a dog's head. I'm thinking I can get to your head in about 30 minutes, 15 to 30. It's all right. It's dark humor this morning. Come on, man. I don't have anything else to give except for joke. I'm obviously joking. Just, sometimes you get talking and either you forget what you've said sometimes, or sometimes you just say some outlandish shit because you've been talking for so long. It's I don't know. I don't know. And the good old repeating yourself. Nothing makes yourself seem better and cooler than and acting Alzheimer-ish. That's always neat. I can't remember. Fuck. Like that's gonna, you telling everybody you can't remember and it's on the tip of your brain. It's just making them go, God, your Depends wearing fucking hair's gonna be gray. You're pulling it's golf clubs. It just you're gonna own a Bearcat, which is a little airplane. You're gonna have a motorcycle or a Corvette with Corvette gloves. Who's creative juices? Mine? I don't have I had creative juices this morning? I think well, my fur baby was put on hold for 7 days as I didn't have the finances to pay for his cremation. I even found the cremation. Let's see. Sorry, I read Charlie's real quick. Pay the finances. No, it's because you're bereaved, and they know that you'll jump through a hoop of fire if they wanted you to. I even found the cremation place, and the Nan had picked up my bear, and the vet nurse ran out saying I don't know what a bat wait had picked up my bear, and the vet nurse ran out. Oh, this sounds like a terrible experience. And I wouldn't wish that on anybody. But it sounds like you got a lawsuit if you want to be litigious, which isn't always a bad word. People use litigious to bully you into thinking that you're wasting the law in this justice system when you're not. Oh, he's just litigious. Yeah. Then obey the law, and maybe I won't be litigious. I don't know what to tell you. They're bright eyes, but for real, you should do whatever you have to do to get through your stages of mourning. Other than acting irrational, because there's nothing anybody can do to fully satisfy you in this situation, right? I mean, you know that. It's a bad time. It's a bad time. Thought to call you up that one time, but I heard you on that sound. So she is broke and hasn't paid, so he's on hold for cremation. How was I treated was horrendous. From the veterinary clinic looked me up and down and made me pay for everything up front like it was criminal. I know. And how's that feel when you already feel terrible enough about losing your animal? Right? I would almost have the right mind to go in there with a receptacle and say, I don't want you guys to be inconvenienced in any way. Apparently, in my inexperiences of losing, best friends, I may not have known the correct actions to follow, but I felt I was mocked And I'm not dealing with a place that would mock their customers at their most bereft. I don't think there's any excuse for that. They're just taking advantage of you, and then at the end of the day, they're going to make you pay for a motherfucking earn. They're going to make you pay for this, that, and the other. The fee for burn, for the cremation. They charge you for every goddamn thing, and they try to get you to play in your emotions. What you want his name engraved on it. You don't want to mix them up with the rest of your urn collection. I mean, if they play on you, and don't let them play on you. They're fucking almost scum of the earth, them fucks. It's a bad time. Hey, Matt, not much. Just hanging out for a little bit before I decide not to. I guess. I wasn't supposed to sound smart ass or anything like that. Sorry, I just realized that sounded kind of condescending and smart ass. But no. I'm not doing nothing, my man. I'm just talking, just hanging out. Talking to the people. Oh, and then man, I need to get some content gathered for tonight. See you next Tuesday. It's tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard, 11 Greenwich Mean Time. Don't forget to be there while Waffle Dave and GG tear shit up. Fucking tear it up. All right. I'll see you this Thursday. You got that right. I wouldn't expect you to say the other C word. Boy Scout, you old Boy Scout. No, I don't blame you. You never know, and there's little ears around you, and that's one word you don't want little ears to be picking up. You'll get that phone call from school. John Jr. just called little Susie a cunt. And he said he learned it from you. Because kids got to sell you out a little bit, man. You know what I mean? Just to get themselves out of trouble a little bit, they got to sell you out some. But I don't even know what it is. He told me. I mean, they're just little sons of bitches sometimes. But your kid looks like a good kid. I'm not saying he'd do that. But watch your back. Watch your back. Yeah, hey, man. Copycats. He comes from your loins. He's talking about copycat. Carbon copy. I had a dream last night. Dreams are like telling people the most boring stories in the world, in my opinion. But I don't dream. And this dream was interesting. And it was somebody talking to me who who is like, a world-renowned genius, smart, figured it out type of a person. Why I was talking to him, I don't know. But he said, there's no such thing as a death. There's only reincarnation, and you are born again into another womb, and you will display characteristics from the person you were, but not, identically. But there will be enough resemblance to be like, wow, you look like Elvis Presley, or wow, you look like this is whatever. You fill it in. And I said, that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life. And he goes, well, so were cell phones 100 years ago. And I got mad and I said, this is a boring conversation. And I turned to leave, and I was laying on my floor of my office. Strange, huh? Pretty crazy, right? Hey, that's cool. Who's the first Wing Commander? I used to play Wing Commander 1, well, mainly 2 on PC, on DOS PC, DOS CD-ROM. Or it just basically felt like you're in a big turret gun. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that one. It's cold outside today. I don't even know what the temperature is today. And if I leave this, I won't be able to, I'll have to get back on it. So I sort of got, I'm going to say it's 60. It's 60 degrees because I'm cold. And I shouldn't be this fucking cold. I haven't taken my medicine today, so that should do something. So how is your guy? It's a cold Texas also, huh? Yeah, it's cold, man. I mean, uncharacteristically cold for an April in Florida. Texas, I don't know. I don't know how usually in April you guys are pretty warm too. I mean, 64 in Chicago. What? It's a warm day to you. Get out your fucking Speedos and suntan lotion, Chicago. That's going outside and getting suntan weather. You know, you know what I mean? All right, time to. Hold on a second. Let me answer this. Actually, I don't want to. All right, I'm going to shut this one off. It's 66 degrees Fahrenheit. What the fuck am I freezing for? Whew. That's weird, man. Fucking weird. 26. It's 26 in Tampa. Yeah, it's 66 in Tampa. 64 in O-Town. You are north. 28. Oh, it's 28 here. Oh, okay, so that would make sense. Yeah, that's Charlie's in my home state of Michigan, so 26 makes sense. Not in April though. I guess it doesn't start getting warm till about May. And in Michigan, it seems like I remembered it getting warmer in May. And 28 in Chicago. You poor sons of bitches though get that wind chill, man. Lake Michigan don't fuck around. And it can turn a 28-degree day into a 20-degree day with the wind chill. Probably even less. I mean, that shit's. And it's right on Lake Michigan, and Lake Michigan is huge. And all that cold just comes right across it and just freezes. No, in Tampa, you looked it up. Well, I'm in Tampa right now, and it says 66 and cloudy on my deal. But who's going to argue about 3 degrees? All right? 3 degrees isn't gonna fucking freezing. But I also have shorts on too because I thought I would be warm. But now I want pants on. Last night I wore boxer briefs. It was hot last night. It was 80, 89. Fuck, man. Temperamental. Not with moods, but with, just it's the medicine I take. All right. What else do we got going on here? Oh, that's not cool. Well, let's see what happened here in Florida on a beach. You think you're going to spring break to have a good time? Next thing you know.
Tonight after a driver in Ormond Beach ran over his head and body while he was sunbathing on the beach.
West 2's Pam Lacombe live at Halifax Health in Daytona Beach, where he's getting treatment now. And Pam, you actually talked with him.
I did, and he just had surgery yesterday. He said he still is in a lot of pain. He has a broken arm, a broken leg, a lot of bruises and scratches. He has a long road to recovery ahead, but he is hopeful he will fully recover in the end.
Yes, someone's been hit on the beach with a car.
Okay, what's the location?
The lifeguard's here. The guy's alive. He's moaning very badly.
A call for help to Ormond Beach after a car ran over a 33-year-old man just off Cardinal Drive beach ramp. From his hospital bed, Colson Janey found the strength to talk to us.
I guess I'd maybe fallen asleep for a little bit, and I woke up to a tire coming over my head.
The scrape on his eyelid and bruising on his face, that's what we could see, but he says the damage done is much more.
So now I have a forearm that's broken in 2 places, both bones in the forearm, clean break, and then my femur, which was broken. that they just had to put a titanium rod in yesterday.
It happened Saturday while Janie sunbathed in the no-drive zone. Deputies say a 61-year-old driver left the travel lanes, backed into a parking spot, and ran him over.
It's like I had two brains. One brain was just screaming and just thinking of how much pain I was in. And the other brain was kind of being more rational, like, okay, what's broken, what's moving.
What brain? The brain in your head or the pants? Which would we be talking about here?
I look over my right arm and it's flattened. I look down at my leg and it's mangled.
His road to recovery is a long one.
I hate looking at these though, man. I really don't like those because, to be quite honest with you, I don't. Man, why is everybody killing women and not doing nice things to children? That's all there is here. All right, let's read this. Let's see this one.
A 24-year-old man, this man right here, accused of throwing an alligator through a drive-through window.
Welcome to Watch Mojo. And today we're looking at the most bizarre and outlandish headlines regarding the escapades of eccentric men in the Sunshine State.
Let me make sure this is clear. You need assistance getting over to Hooters so you can go help your grandmother.
Number 10, throwing a hot dog at a police officer. So it turns out that throwing a hot dog at an officer can land you in some serious trouble. It was around 12 a.m. on Saturday, July 2nd, 2022, when hot dog vendor Jason Stoll was approached by a police officer. He was accused of violating a city ordinance as his street closure permit had expired. Stoll became agitated and threw one of his hot dogs at the officer, resulting in his arrest and a charge of battery on a law enforcement officer. That type of crime could land Stoll in prison for at least 3 years. Number 9, trapped in an unlocked closet. In January of 2015, John Arwood and Amber Campbell broke into Daytona State College's Marine and Environmental Science Center. According to the duo, someone chased them into a closet, and it was there they remained for the next 2 days. Believing that they were locked inside, the pair were forced to do their business in the cramped closet. Finally, having enough and risking the punishment, Arwood called 911 and reported that the duo was stuck inside the school.
Can you tell us what you were doing in the closet?
We were taking shits and pisses for 2 days.
I was trespassing.
When cops arrived, they simply opened the closet door, finding that it was never locked in the first place. Arwood and Campbell were promptly arrested for trespassing.
For now.
They spent 2 days locked in a room. They had to shit and piss in front of each other, and the door was never even locked. Oh, Florida, you just stymie. You blow me away is what you do.
Now, both are charged with trespassing, and Campbell additionally with probation violation.
Number 8. Florida man needs a ride. Dispatchers received a call from a frantic man named Jonathan Hinkle. The agitated man told police that his grandmother was suffering a stroke at a nearby Hooters and that he needed a ride to be with her.
Where is she at?
She's at Hooters.
She's at Hooters?
Rather than just sending an ambulance, the cops agreed. They picked Hinkle up at a 7-Eleven and drove him to Hooters. But when they arrived, Hinkle simply sprinted out of the car and ran across the parking lot. Turns out his grandmother was never sick.
Police report she was not having a stroke, nor was she out that late or at the Hooters restaurant.
Hinkle simply needed a ride, and he had the bright idea of tricking the police to get it. Needless to say, it didn't work. Hinkle was promptly found and charged with misusing 911. Number 7, man cartwheels away from cops. Oh, the things that police see. In July 2020, Orlando police responded to an incident involving 40-year-old Gianfranco Fernandez. Fernandez was blocking a truck by standing in its path and doing a number of amateur gymnastic stunts. When police came to arrest him, he wriggled out of their grasp and quite literally cartwheeled away. Unfortunately for Fernandez, cartwheeling isn't the most efficient method of making a quick getaway, and he was captured again. This would be the last time, as the Florida man was cuffed and charged with both resisting arrest and battery on a law enforcement officer. But, you know, cool cartwheels. Number 6, no cats allowed. A man named Everett Legis walked up to Murdoch's Emerald City Gentlemen's Club holding a kitten. As adorable as the kitten was, the club refused to let it in and asked Legis repeatedly to leave. He did, to the nearby curb, where he called 911. Responding deputies found Legis both intoxicated and belligerent, and he refused to enter the taxi that they called for him. Not only that, he continued to fight with the officers and even called 911 again to get some more. Needless to say, they did not send more. Rather, the deputies that were already there arrested Legis on a number of charges, including misuse of 911 and trespassing after warning. Number 5, fake cop pulls over real cop. On the night of July 4th, 2019, Barry Hastings Jr. was driving down Florida's I-4 in a customized vehicle that was tricked out to resemble a police cruiser. The black Crown Victoria was outfitted with flashing lights, a siren, and a CB radio. Hastings found a victim and then pulled them over, only to quickly realize that he targeted the wrong guy. The man he pulled over was a real off-duty sheriff's deputy who asked to see Hastings' credentials. Hastings told the man that they were in his office and that he could take him to the station to get them. Instead, the deputy called 911, prompting Hastings to flee. Luckily, he was quickly pulled over himself and arrested. Number 4, throwing an alligator into a Wendy's. The following is a very famous Florida man story, even reaching news outlets like Time and the Washington Post.
That's an alligator inside a Wendy's kitchen.
Around 1:30 a.m. on October 11th, 2015, a driver named Joshua James ordered a large drink at a Loxahatchee Wendy's. After pulling up, he tossed a 3.5-foot alligator through the window.
This Wendy's behind us and just hurled it through that drive-through window.
Luckily, nobody was hurt in the incident, and the alligator was safely captured and released into a canal. After James was arrested, he revealed that he got the alligator from the side of the road. He was charged with numerous crimes, including assault with a deadly weapon and unlawful possession of an alligator.
This was just a goofy thing to do.
Number 3, is that a chainsaw in your pocket? It's amazing how many weird things get stuffed down people's pants in Florida. In January of 2018, Miley Aguilar Alvarez was caught smuggling a full rack of ribs out of a Rhines Market IGA. But that's not the worst of it. Far from it. Years later, a man named Anthony Ballard stole a chainsaw from Port St. Lucie's Treasure Coast Lawn Equipment by shoving it down his shorts. Not surprisingly, employees immediately noticed that this man was waddling out of the store with the chainsaw between his legs and gave chase. Ballard ditched the chainsaw in the woods and got away. But in another baffling decision, he actually returned for the discarded tool. Unfortunately for the thief, the cops were there waiting for him. Number 2. Man attempts to time travel and crashes into a strip mall. No. Remember in Back to the Future when Marty drives the car so fast that it goes back in time? Well, that doesn't actually happen. Not only is time travel impossible, but Marty had a fancy gadget that helped him go back to the 50s. This man did not. The Pensacola driver was attempting to time travel when he rammed his Dodge Challenger straight into a strip mall. Luckily, the driver was not injured and the business was empty at the time. The man was taken in for evaluation and he simply told investigators that he was attempting to time travel.
That was the day I invented time travel.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about.
Okay. Or whatever. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, hold on. I'm looking. Oh, this should be interesting. Thank you. Thank you much, buddy.
So, you don't know if you live nearby here? You don't? Okay. You don't know mommy and daddy's name?
I do.
Okay, what's mommy's name?
Kwana.
Kwana? But why did mommy and daddy drop you off by yourself?
They had to go somewhere.
No, this wasn't the one.
Did they tell you they would be back?
That's not the one. The one I wanted was right next to that one, but I hit the wrong thing. Two hours and 26 minutes. I've been on. You know what? I'm leaving. I'm leaving. An hour before Dave's, and then see you next Tuesday show. And it should give me enough time to, gather up some more content and what have you. So thanks for coming out. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. You guys are today. I appreciate it. You guys are very cool, very non-vindictive, very non-holding grudge. Head style. You're just the best. Wrong button. Besides, I'm starting to see double. Okay. All right, I'll see you guys at 6 p.m. after Dave's Waffle House. Thanks again for dropping in, saying hi. Those of you that did, I love you. You mean the world to me. You do. Sorry. What's this one?
Sunday fun day.
No, that's not the one I wanted.
It's miserable Monday.
There we go.
It's miserable Monday.
I'll see you at 6 p.m. Eastern.
It's miserable
11
Monday.
GMT.
It's miserable Monday.
Thank you.
Hey, whoa, go. It's Monday.
Thank you, Charlie. Thank you, Chicago. Thank you.
It's Monday.
John.
And I can't get off the floor. It's miserable Monday. I found a way. Friday of mine is Monday drag. Don't say. It's miserable Monday.
Monday, give me more. It's Monday and I can't get off the floor. It's miserable Monday and I found a way. Friday of the mind is Monday dragged all day. Oh, fucking day.
It's 420 Friday on the GG Show. With Andy G, there's Will D and JoJo Bone in tow. GG spinning tracks with beats so tight. We're in for a wild ride all through the night. It's 420 Friday, let the good times roll. With laughter and music, we're on a roll. Will's got the snacks, GG's got the tunes. JoJo's cracking jokes, howling under the moon. The green room's buzzing with laughter and cheer as we light up the room with smoke and good cheer. Andy's passing joints with a smile so bright while GG beaches beats and get into the night. It's 420 Friday, let the good times roll. With laughter and music, we're on a roll. Will's got the snacks, GG's got the tune. JoJo's cracking jokes, howling under the moon. In the haze of the smoke, we are all feeling fine. With friends like these, we know